Good afternoon, and welcome to this afternoon's edition of the College Basketball Recap Preview Show from yours truly, Jackson Johnson, and my good buddy with me is Will and D.
What's up, everyone? Sorry.
As we'll be going over the recap of some of the best games in all of college basketball that happened this week and last weekend, and we'll be giving a preview of some of the best upcoming matchups for this weekend, including Kansas, Houston, and Duke, North Carolina.
Yeah, got some great games on tap this weekend. Excited to talk about it for sure.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. On spring break still. Today's the last day, so we're gonna go out and eat, clean up tomorrow, and then clean up tonight, and then leave tomorrow morning, and then we'll be back to regular life. But it's been fun.
Oh man, it's like I'm kind of torn with it. Like how do you handle like spring break? Do you put it on like the middle of March, like as soon as March Madness happens? Like how do you really figure that out exactly?
I don't know how the school figured it out, man. It's interesting. It's a week earlier than it was last year.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's getting close to that 1st day of spring. Winter's not even over yet, technically.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, maybe we'll see some shining moments from last Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, Kelvin Sampson and Houston going up against the OU Sooners.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cougars survived on a buzzer beater.
Yeah, they did.
Mm-hmm.
We see Zach Edey and Purdue let Michigan State have some.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Purdue claiming the Big Ten regular season again. They still have the most regular season titles.
Oh man, Zach Edey had a great game with 32 points and 11 rebounds.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh,
Tennessee beating the Alabama Crimson Tide 81-74.
Yeah, we'll see if they can continue in the tournament. They're having a great year.
Oh yeah. They're having a great regular season, but let's see if they can have a great postseason.
Yeah, unfortunately, our friends at Marquette have been struggling a bit without Tyler Kolek.
That's not good.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm sure he'll be back for the March. I don't know if he'll be back for the Big East tournament, though. We'll have to see. Oh, Sorgy Stores would know. What's up, Anthony?
Oh, what's up, Sorge? How you doing this afternoon?
Mm-hmm. Do we know when Tyler Kolek's coming back?
That's the question we got to know.
Question we got to know, Anthony. Can you help us out?
Well, we know Arizona doesn't need any help because they smacked around the Donald Ducks 103-83.
Yeah, Oregon's had the injury bug pretty bad this year, so no tournament for you. It looks like.
But how about Baylor smacking around Kansas 82-74?
Man, rough year in the Big 12 for Kansas for their standards. They've been struggling a bit. It'll be interesting to see if they can turn it on in March Madness.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Mm-hmm. Same with Iowa State. They seem to be doing very well on the road, just as well as they do at home. Because they smacked Central Florida.
Yeah.
Serge Story says there is a distinct possibility he plays on Thursday in the quarterfinals of the Big East tournament per Shaka.
All right. Yeah, I thought he might be able to come back. It seems to be the case. They might still win the quarterfinal round without him, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've seen North Carolina and Duke getting their business done.
Yeah, North Carolina basketball, unlike North Carolina football, is able to beat NC State.
Yeah. NC State's like kryptonite for them in football, but basketball, not so much.
Yeah. And Duke just beats Virginia in both football and basketball.
True. I mean, Virginia can't get over 50 points.
It's pretty pathetic.
And we see the Auburn Tigers smacked Mississippi State 78-63.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good win for Albie.
Our friend Sorgy Store says, I'm really proud of this team. In the last 2 games, they played some great basketball, especially in the UConn game.
Mm-hmm.
We'll definitely get to the Marquette UConn game in just a bit.
Mm-hmm. Wisconsin continues to fall apart.
I feel like that Marquette win is helping them stay in.
Mm-hmm. And then Kentucky, they can score a lot, but I don't know if their defense can hold up in the tournament. But they keep on winning. They beat Arkansas, who everyone's been beating Arkansas this year, pretty much.
I mean, Kentucky, in my opinion, is a team you do not bet on because you don't know
Mm-hmm.
which version you're going to get.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm not losing money over that team.
Mm-hmm.
But someone had a great night in the best rivalry of the West Coast as Gonzaga spanked St. Mary's 70-57.
Man, I got this one wrong.
So did I.
But I mean, good for Gonzaga. They're going to be in the tournament.
Oh yeah. South Carolina gets the job done against the Florida Gators.
Our guy Todd Gwynn got to be loving that.
Oh yeah, he's celebrating, having a good time.
Mm-hmm. They were doing a little chopping at the end, like the crowd and the South Carolina players. They were doing the. That was funny.
Yeah, I mean, you can't be taunting the team before the game there, Florida. And we see, as Sorgy says, Wisconsin doesn't shock me one bit. Oh, yeah, the Marquette game is the only notable win they had this season.
Yeah, Anthony definitely does not like the Badgers.
Shout out to the G Suits Gonzaga for beating the G Suits St. Mary's. Here we go. Washington State had a big win against UCLA, but so did South Florida against Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
What a great turnaround by South Florida.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Georgia, I'll give them their win at Michigan State as a big win. But yeah, those are the only 2 big wins.
Well, Florida Atlantic is trying to stay in good graces with the committee.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if a Tulane win is going to get the job done for you.
Well, a loss would have really not helped.
No. That would have been horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And Kyle Neptune and Villanova beating up on Providence.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Butler beating DePaul. Well, you're supposed to beat DePaul.
Yeah. Like sand gets wet when water goes on it. Teams beat DePaul in the Big East.
Exactly. St. Joe's doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Texas still keeping their bubble hopes alive.
Mm-hmm.
Go. There's Minnesota.
Mm-hmm. Minnesota's tough at home.
Oof. I hate that your buddies at Penn State are getting beat by
Yeah, they're not
Minnesota.
gonna get it, unfortunately. Mm-hmm.
Oh man, why was that game even on CBS? Good grief.
Mm-hmm. People just want to watch Bronny, I guess.
And Colorado State beat up on Wyoming by 8 points.
Mm-hmm.
And Joel Scott had a great day. What was
Bad
going on?
loss for Wake.
Yeah.
Wake's falling apart on us.
What's going to happen to Steve Forbes? That's why I'm wondering.
I don't know, man. Like, He's the Seth Greenberg. He's the new Seth Greenberg. Remember when BT used to always have those great non-conferences, but then fall apart in conference?
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, Steve Forbes is the same way.
Yeah, I remember Matt Zemek, our good friend from Trojans
Mhm.
Wire and co-host of USC football at the Voice College Football's show Trojans Conquest, was saying the same exact thing
Yeah,
you
he
said.
reminded me of it, and when he said it, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, that's totally right." Yeah.
That was
Northwestern's
hilarious.
still a lock to get in, though, because they had a better non-conference than Wake, so they're still
Oh,
gonna
for
get in, but they might only be like an 8 seed. Iowa, that was big for Iowa. They might still get in now. They're on the bubble now because of that win. They might get in, which
well,
I don't know if they deserve to get in, but
well, I mean, beat Michigan State certainly helps. Beat Northwestern helps, and
yeah.
if they win their Nets game, it can most certainly help them.
Mhm.
Oh man, we're sorry, Joey. We are
Sorry,
so sorry.
Joey.
Oh, I'm so
It was
sorry,
a painful
Will.
loss, man. It could have went either way, but Jordan King's a really good player for Richmond, and he pulled through for them. Unfortunately, VCU got an injury from Max Shulga, and that didn't help us during the week.
Man, Oakland's not leaving mercy for Detroit.
They almost lost though. They put up a fight.
Cincinnati had a big win against Kansas State.
Yeah, that does not help Kansas State's bubble hopes.
No. San Francisco losing to Santa Clara is bad.
Mm-hmm.
There's the Fighting Irish. How about that?
Yeah, it looks like Clemson's gonna do just enough to get in the tournament. But hey, my Irish are playing better.
Huge win for Sarek, man. I mean, you're supposed to beat Louisville at this
Yeah, I don't
capacity.
think Syracuse is gonna get in.
No. I mean, if they had Jim Boeheim, maybe, but that's it,
Yeah.
really.
Boise
Oh,
State's gonna be a tough out.
there we go. Let's go, Smurfs.
Mm-hmm.
Ole Miss. Yeah, well, you're
Well,
supposed
they
to
beat
beat Missouri.
Missouri.
Ugh. Well, we got a big win from BYU.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they didn't let that Kansas win get in their heads.
Nope.
UNLV. And onward to the Sunday slate. UConn officially clinching
UConn
the.
destroyed Seton Hall.
Oof. Man, Seton Hall got punished.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Indiana had a good one against
Indiana beating
Maryland.
Maryland to help. Two teams that have disappointing years.
Oh yeah. Ooh, Drake's doing well.
Drake beat Bradley at the Nap.
Yep.
Indiana State. They're on the bubble of an at large. So if they lose the Missouri Valley final, they might still get in.
Oh, there we go.
So a 2-bid Missouri Valley would be fun.
What's going on, Michigan?
Embarrassing.
That is bad.
Yeah, they haven't had it that long, Sorgy, so that's not that surprising. Tom Crean couldn't get it done, I guess.
Memphis trying to save their tourney hopes, though.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they're sneaking back in the bubble.
And we got some Nebraska ball. Shout out to our guy, Justin Adams from Nebraska Football, the Voice College Football, and co host of the Big Ten Show.
Yeah, I think they're a lock now to get in. So congrats to the Huskers.
There we go. Let's just see if they can get their first ever NCAA tournament victory.
Mm-hmm.
There's old Colorado.
Colorado, they might get in. I don't know. They're on the bubble too.
Well, we had some Monday night victories from Duke and Baylor. What's your take on it, Will?
Top teams taking care of business over. Well, Texas isn't a bottom feeder, but NC State and Texas are both having disappointing years. But Texas will still get in the tournament.
Man, there's not a whole lot of exciting stuff on Monday night, is there? Good grief. But there's some exciting
Purdue
moments
showing
from
they are the kings of the Big Ten, beating Illinois in Champaign. They dominated the Big Ten this year. But can they win in the tournament in March Madness? That's what we all want to see.
That is what we're going to have to see for sure. Our friend Sorgi says, I wish the Big East played Monday nights. That would be cool. Well, and Auburn and North Carolina are taking care of business like they're supposed to.
Yeah. Hopefully my Irish can make a tournament run next year. I agree, Austin. We have Austin here.
There we go. Sports Talk with Austin said, let's see what Purdue can do when it counts. Agreed. Agreed, man.
Now, will Missouri? It looks like Missouri's going to go 0-18 in the SEC, so that's pretty embarrassing for Missouri.
Well, and we see Kansas smacking around Kansas State at the Fog.
Yeah, that kind of kills Kansas State's tournament hopes, unfortunately.
That sucks. I hate it.
I mean, they could win the Big 12 tournament and pull a little Jimmy V NC State, but that's kind of what they have to do now.
Man, that Florida Alabama game was high scoring.
Yeah, the Gators can score, man. They're not going to be an easy team to get out early in the tournament.
No, they're not.
Mm-hmm.
We see UNLV winning a tight one against San Diego State.
Yeah, huge win for the running Rebels.
Agreed, Austin. That was a huge victory by the Florida Gators.
South Florida staying in the bubble hunt with a win over Tulane.
Huge win by South Florida. Dayton
beating St. Louis, no surprise there. St. Louis is horrible.
Oh yeah, they're just not good whatsoever.
Yeah, Travis Ford is gone.
And Virginia Tech's beating up on Louisville. Well, you're supposed to, I guess. Yeah. Sorry, Louisville.
Clemson beating up on Syracuse. That's a game Syracuse needed to have any hope of beginning in the bubble.
I think they are. What do you think, Will?
Yeah, I think South Florida can make some noise. I think they can win a round.
And Providence had a win against Georgetown. It's going to take a while to turn that place around, isn't it? Maybe it's just me, but Ole Miss is out of the bubble.
Yeah, they're done. They need to win the SEC tournament.
True.
My Rams losing without Max Scholga was disappointing against Duquesne. Duquesne had a really good shooting night, too.
Yeah, that's not. I'm so sorry those Dukies are beating up on VCU. I hate that.
Yeah, they beat us for the second straight year.
Ooh, Texas Tech staying in the bubble. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
But not as impressive as Oklahoma winning in overtime against Cincinnati.
Yeah, Oklahoma's on the bubble. I think Texas Tech's a lock. It'll
Oh,
be
for
interesting to
sure.
see if the Sooners can get in. Wake's.
Oh,
I think they're. I think Wake's now an NIT team right now. I mean, they might be able if they have a run in the ACC tournament, they might get back in. But that's you cannot lose to Georgia Tech at home. That's inexcusable.
that's bad.
Yeah.
That is bad. Ooh. I think Rick Pitino's venting session really worked.
Hmm.
He,
I mean, yeah, being DePaul isn't too hard, but yeah, St. John's they're on the bubble now, man. It'll be tight to see if they can get in. But if they have a good run in the Big East tournament and knock off like a Creighton, a Marquette, UConn, I think they'll be in.
oh man, I want to see if they can shoot for a victory in the Big East shoot for like a tournament win.
Oh,
Like
this is funny from Sorgy.
I saw St. John's versus Blue Team on TV, thought it'd be great. Then I realized they were playing DePaul.
Oh,
Put that game on Fox Business or something.
yeah. What's up, Todd?
Man, congrats on your Gamecocks, man, against
Mm-hmm.
Florida.
Yeah. Tennessee was
Um,
a little tough.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate that the Balls won that one.
Mm-hmm.
But Houston's not intimidated by the bounce house.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, we saw. Unfortunately, UConn did beat Marquette again.
Mm. Let's let UConn got over their troubles on the road against
Yeah,
ranked
let's
teams.
see if they can beat a healthy team on the road, though.
Oh man, if they went up against a healthy Marquette team, they'd be screwed.
Mm-hmm.
My takeaway from Marquette UConn was that we could beat them in Madison Square Garden.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And Tennessee's got their first regular season title under Rick Barnes.
disappointing.
Yeah, but the thing is, let's see what you can do in the postseason.
Mm-hmm.
How about Iowa State finishing their home slate at 18-0? What do you think about that?
It is hard to win in Farmageddon, and no one could do it this year. Too good.
Well, Kentucky's beating on Vandy, but I mean, you're supposed
Mm-hmm.
to.
Mm-hmm. Well, Seton Hall bounced back from that domination they incurred in Connecticut.
Oh yeah, Villanova's looking like they're gonna have a tough time getting in.
I watched the field at 68, and they said that Villanova should still be in, and I'm like, really? We'll see.
Ooh. From Final Four to barely having a 500 winning percentage. This is a downfall.
Yeah, maybe Jim Larinaga should retire. Um, yeah, I guess they're really missing Jordan Miller this year.
I mean, if Jim Loranga has another year like this next year, perhaps he's going to have to go into the retirement, sit in the rocking chair, talk about the good old days when he was a college basketball coach, and then go watch Me TV, watch Andy Griffith or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, TCU winning against West Virginia. There we go.
Yeah, I mean that's not too big of a surprise. Everyone's been winning there.
And of course, Michigan State's winning against Northwestern.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, never easy to win at Michigan State.
This is so disappointing from Arkansas this season. I mean, I know they won Wednesday night, but still.
Eric Musselman got to be on the hot seat this next year.
But on the bright side, there's the Fighting Sister Jeans at Loyola
My sister
Chicago.
jeans look like they're gonna finish second in the A10.
There
Good
we
season.
go.
Mhm.
Richmond's looking like they're going to win the A10.
Yeah, they at least want to share.
True. But they definitely have a chance to clinch the whole thing on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Butler and Xavier. Here we
Mm-hmm.
go.
Yeah,
Got
Xavier
UMass.
lost a lot to the portal, but Butler's season was a bit disappointing.
True. Then there's UMass and Fordham.
Mm-hmm. Good season for UMass.
They better get all the good seasons while they can.
Yeah.
And Florida Atlantic went against North Texas, but by 4 points. That's not good.
Yeah, at least they didn't lose. McNeese is going to be dangerous in the tournament. I don't want to play them.
No, I'd hate to be on their bad side. Ooh, Indiana had a big win against Minnesota.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see if Mike Woodson stays.
I think he got that boat of confidence.
Well, I heard, but that was before they didn't know about the decommitment. So I don't know now.
Oof. Yeah, that's
He had
gonna
a
be tough
five-star
figure.
decommit.
Yeah, because like on the
It'll be
one hand, if you fire Mike Woodson, you're gonna be competing with Ohio State, Michigan, but Michigan decided they were giving Jawan Howard the vote of confidence. So you're gonna be in competition for a good coach with Ohio State.
I mean, Indiana's a better job than Ohio State for basketball, though. They should be able to get someone better than Ohio State, right?
True. Yeah, but the last time
Although
they
Ohio
made the
State's has made a Final Four more recently than Indiana, but I think Indiana has a higher ceiling.
That's true. But it doesn't help
Mhm.
for Indiana that they haven't made it to Final Four since before YouTube.
Yeah, 02, right?
Yeah. That's the dark
Mhm.
ages. But we don't see dark ages for Texas A&M against Mississippi
Mhm.
State.
Mhm.
Where does Buzz Williams
A&M
go?
still. I don't think A&M's gonna get in still though.
What's this do for Buzz Williams? That's what I'm curious about.
Everyone's saying that Buzz Williams should go to the Big Ten and that he's a better fit in the Big Ten. So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see if he goes to Ohio State or somewhere else, or stays in A&M.
And we see the pit being intimidating for Fresno like it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Arizona beat up on
Pathetic
UCLA.
season for UCLA. Pathetic.
Ugh, it's just bad. But on the bright side, Arizona is the last regular season champion of the Pac-12.
Mm-hmm. What a disappointment for Washington State, not even getting a share of the Pac-12. It looks like it's sad.
Yeah.
I mean, still a good season. They'll make the tournament.
Sword you said,
Buzz would be good. Buzz would be good as an analyst, but I think he's going to stay in coaching. But I agree. I would like to see Buzz become an
oh
analyst. He'd
yeah,
be good.
I think he should go back to the Big East. I mean, Texas
Mm-hmm.
A&M is just not the best place for him.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, this is not the Murray State of old. 35 points? Good grief. You didn't even crack 40.
Embarrassing.
Oh, man. 56-9 in the first half?
Pacific is pathetic.
Can we do like a tank bowl for Pacific and DePaul? There we go. And oh man, that'd be cool. Oh, Wisconsin's doing something in their home finale. Mm-mm-mm. Well, Colorado had another win.
Needed that. They might get in now.
True.
It's big at Oregon.
What's going to happen with Stanford's coach? Are they going to keep him or fire him? That's what I'm wondering.
They'll probably keep him.
They're going to get tired of it eventually. USC, I mean, they're beating on Arizona State. I mean,
too late.
True. Utah losing to Oregon State is bad.
That can't happen.
No. Ooh, the Missouri Valley tournament quarterfinal.
I might have to check out that game.
Oh, for sure. We'll definitely have to watch it. We can't wait for VCU Dayton. That's for sure.
Yeah, if Max plays, VCU will have a shot, but it'll be tough.
Well, Indiana State's in the semifinals. And let's see. No. Oh, Drake's got to beat Evansville for sure.
Yeah, they'll beat Evansville.
And we start off the Saturday slate with the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Arkansas Razorbacks. What's up, Moose? What the Moose? French knows? That's funny, man. I like that quote. What do you think about the Alabama Arkansas game, Will? What do you think?
Should be an easy win for the Tide. No excuses. Just get the win and move on.
That's all it takes. Bama's got to win. Oh, man. Then we got
Memphis. Here we go.
The bubble game. Memphis and Florida Atlantic on CBS. They're probably going to get a first-round exit, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think Michigan's tearing chances at the tourney. I think the NCAA has a better chance of the president of the NCAA has a better chance of ordering Jim Harbaugh a cheeseburger than Michigan winning the Big Ten tournament.
Yeah. But yeah, this amazing second matchup between Memphis and Florida Atlantic on CBS is going to be a great one. Who do you think wins that one?
You know what? Memphis has been playing better lately, so I'll pick the Tigers for the upset.
Right here with you. I'm going to go Memphis. And we see Georgetown and the St. Johnny Johns on Fox.
Should be easy win for St. John's.
Oh, yeah. Going with the Johnnies. Then there's Farmageddon between Iowa State and Kansas State on ESPN2.
Cyclones should take care of business. They've been playing better on the road than they have been lately in the past few years this year. So I'll trust the Cyclones to win and hold serve.
Yeah, I got Iowa State winning this one as well. Well, then there's the last edition of the Red River Rivalry in the Big 12 between Texas and Oklahoma on ESPN.
You know, I'll go with the Sooners. Why not? I'll go with the upset. Oklahoma needs it more than Texas.
I'm going to go with Texas on this one. Man, the games they're putting on CBS. I mean, oh, good grief. What do you think about this one?
Mid-game.
Ole Miss.
I'll pick Ole Miss, I guess.
Same.
Tickets are $3. See, that's your typical SEC network game.
Put it on like ESPN Plus or something.
This is a
They're both.
good game. This is a huge game for Nova. So I'll pick Nova, but they kind of have to win this one, I feel like.
Oh, I gotta go with Creighton.
Yeah, Hawkburner might be too much for Nova.
Yeah. Well, then we got South Carolina and Mississippi State on the SEC network.
I'll pick the Gamecocks. They should handle Mississippi State.
SC. Oh, there's the marquee game of the Atlantic 10, Richmond and George Mason.
If Richmond holds serve and wins, they win it outright. If they lose, they'll probably share it with Sister Jean.
Yeah.
But Eagle Bank doesn't have much of an atmosphere, so they'll probably win.
Yeah, I'm going with Richmond as well. Oh, there's the big ones. There's the big ones. We got Kansas, Houston on ESPN. I mean, Houston's already won the Big 12, but do they add the Kansas victory to their notch or no?
I think they will. I mean, Kansas hasn't been that impressive this year, so I'll pick Houston.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Houston's going to get some revenge.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got that Kentucky-Tennessee matchup on CBS.
This is a juicy one.
Ugh.
I know you hate both of these teams, Jackson. But I don't know, man. I'll pick Tennessee to hold serve. They've been playing really well. I mean, Kentucky has too, but Kentucky still doesn't play defense. But they've been just outscoring teams, so I'll pick the Vols to win.
Yeah, reluctantly, I'm going to go with the Vols on this one. Ooh, there we go. The Sister Jean's going up against
They'll beat
LaSalle.
LaSalle's. I mean, they don't have much talent. They're pretty well coached, but they just don't have talent.
True. Well, there's a good one on Fox between Marquette and Xavier.
I'll pick Marquette to win, beat Xavier.
Same. There you go. Well, then we got Baylor and Texas Tech on ESPN2.
Oh, it's a good game.
I'm going to go Baylor.
I'll go Tech.
There you go.
Wake has to win. Wake has to win. Man, they've been collapsing. I'll say they beat Clemson, but I don't know if they'll get in. They might still not get in.
I'm going to go with Clemson.
Oh, you're bearing Steve Forbes' team season?
Yep. I mean, I'm usually nice, but not today. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go. The Duke North Carolina rivalry on ESPN at Cameron Indoor Stadium.
Todd, we'll try to get that record at the end. Me and Jackson can work on that.
Oh, for sure.
I'll pick Duke. Duke's been playing better since their loss to Carolina. They've been playing better basketball. Their one loss was the Kyle Filipowski trip game.
I'll say not so fast, my friend. I'm going to go with North Carolina. Well, then we got the Georgia-Auburn matchup on the SEC network.
Auburn will win. I don't think – actually, no, they did lose to Kentucky at home, but I think they've won the rest of their home games.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they'll win that one for sure. Then we got Utah and Oregon on the Pac-12 network.
I'll go Ducks. Utah doesn't win on the road.
Oof. This is not. Yeah, I'm gonna go Oregon as well. Well, then we got UConn and Providence on Fox.
It's gonna be tricky for UConn, but I think they'll win.
Yeah, I'll go UConn as well. Well, we got New Mexico and Utah State on CBS Sports Network.
Yeah, I'll go Aggies.
Same. Well, we got a big bubble watch game between Minnesota and Northwestern.
I think Northwestern will win on their senior day. They've been doing well at home.
There we go. Oh, we got another good one. UNLV and Nevada.
I'll pick the Pack. It's a fun rivalry game. I mean, I'm assuming it's a rivalry.
I'm going to go Nevada with you. Oh, we got some good ones. We got Nebraska and Michigan on 11 a.m.
It's not a good game. You know Nebraska's going to smoke Michigan.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Nebraska doesn't play well away from home, but they'll beat Michigan. If they lose, they might. I think they're still in, but it'll be sketchy.
Well, let's see how they do on the road, but I'm right there with you on Nebraska. Then we're going to see where Wisconsin has to go to West Lafayette on Fox against Purdue.
Purdue will win.
Yeah, Purdue will win this one. Oh man, Ohio State Rutgers at 1 p.m. on
I'll
Big
pick
Ten.
Ohio State.
Agreed. We got the Buckeyes. Oh, we got Michigan State and Indiana on CBS. Does the winning streak?
I'll give it to the Hoosiers. I'll be nice.
Yeah, I think they can get it done.
$10 for a ticket to Assembly Hall for a Michigan State game. That is a sad, sad look for Indiana. No,
Well,
Iowa might be able to clinch their lock. They might be a lock if they beat Illinois, but I'll pick the Illini to win.
I'm gonna go Iowa at home. We're gonna see if they can win this one. Well, that looks like that's about all for the Sunday games, as the rest of the games will be the conference tournament matchups.
Yeah, be locked in. Next Monday This Monday we'll be doing our conference tournament preview. Oh, what's up, TF?
Yo, yo, yo! What's up, Traveling Fools? How you doing? And may I say a happy belated birthday to you, man.
Yeah, happy birthday, TF. Sorry, I've been on spring break partying up. I haven't been able to hop in on that show.
Before we head on off, you want to take a look at the bubble watch for a little bit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's show the audience the bubble watch. Oh, here we go. Well, this is from John Gasway from ESPN. Oh yeah, Virginia's got a lot of work to do for sure.
Oh yeah.
They gotta get their work in order. Let's see,
One of the last
Pittsburgh.
4 to 6 teams in. So right now they're looking good, but they gotta keep winning.
Ooh, just keep winning. That's all you gotta do.
Pitt are next 4 out, so Pitt's got to do some Pitt's got to have a good ACC tournament to get in.
They better win. That's all they can do.
Now,
Oh man,
Wake, on the other hand, yeah, they're not looking good. Neither is Syracuse.
oof, they look bad. Oh, we see 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yep.
8 teams locked in. About to be 9.
Oklahoma's got a. If they beat Texas, they'll be locked in. And if they don't win, then they'll have to probably. If they beat the. Probably just beat the teams that they should in the Big 12 tournament, they'll probably be good.
For sure. Thumbs up on both channels. We appreciate it very much, Tavern Fools. We appreciate it.
Oh man, now they're saying that Kansas State has to beat Iowa State and then do well in the Big 12 tournament to get in. That's tough.
Oof. That's all they gotta do. Ooh, Villanova. One more loss, they're out. That is not good.
Yeah, Villanova would be locked in if they might be locked in if they win against Creighton. Seton Hall are in the last 4 in.
Oh yeah. And then there's Providence.
Providence, if they beat UConn, they'll probably be in. But I mean, that's a pretty tall task.
Well, I mean, Kim English in his first year, so he's got nothing
Yeah,
to
Bryce
worry about.
Hopkins is out for the year. Not too big of a disaster for Providence if they don't get in this year with the injuries.
Well, we were just
St.
talking about.
John's, they are walking a tightrope right now. Unfortunately, they don't have much of a chance to improve their resume, and they're on Saturday because they're playing Georgetown, so they'll have to win a couple games in the tournament, and they'll probably be in.
That's all it takes. Oh man. If Michigan State wasn't Michigan State and if they were like somebody else, they wouldn't be in the should be in conversation.
Yeah, I mean they're a 9 seed right now, so they'll probably good.
Why do I get the feeling they could pull what 2016 Syracuse pulled?
Yeah.
I get that weird feeling for some reason. And then there's Northwestern and
Northwestern's
Nebraska.
also a 9 seed. They'll probably be in.
Oh yeah. Then there's
Nebraska
Iowa.
should be good.
Oh
They
yeah.
just have, as long as they beat Michigan, they'll be good.
Win and you're in.
Now Iowa, on the other hand, they're in the first 4 out right now, so they gotta keep winning. They're hot.
Ooh, Pac-12 is not doing so good.
Pac-12 only has 2 locks.
Then we got the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
That's one way of putting it. Texas
Mm-hmm.
A&M knows how to build suspense. That's one way.
Yeah, I mean that game against Mississippi State's huge. The A&M Mississippi State game.
They better win it. Oh man,
they're a 10 seed right now. Florida Atlantic is, so they'll probably be fine even if they lose to Memphis.
are we seeing them like become the next edition of Butler, or should we wait till after this year's edition of March?
Let's wait. Let's wait a little bit.
That's fair. Oh, come on. South Florida's in the work to do. Oh, Lord.
South Florida will be interesting to see if they get in or not. They do have to keep winning.
You see Memphis getting it done.
Yeah.
Man, the Mount West is packed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Boise State's a projected 7 seed. They'll probably be fine.
Colorado State's looking good.
Colorado State's an 8 seed right now. New Mexico's in the last 4 in.
Oof. And now we head to the group of 5.
Mm-hmm.
James Madison. Oh man, that Michigan State win's helping them quite a lot.
Mm-hmm. Princeton has a very strong record.
Ooh, there you go. Oh, Indiana State and Drake. Here we go.
Yeah, Indiana State's on the bubble. Drake and McNeese.
Yeah,
Both having great
McNeese.
years as well.
Oh yeah, McNeese has looked amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I will say it's going to be great seeing some of these games like Kentucky, Tennessee, and Kansas, Houston. That's going to be a great one right there.
It's gonna be a fun time. Gonna be a fun conference tournament season, and we're gonna cover it right here on Monday.
For sure. 65.
Hopefully, the music isn't gonna copyright this video, this stream. But
Oh, it's not.
yeah, that's good.
It's not going to happen for sure. But we will post the record in the chat. We will post it in the chat, so that will be coming up. And what you got planned in the adventures of Will and D, man? What you got planned?
Well, I'm gonna try to do some. I want to try to get some Notre Dame recruits on. I'm gonna reach out to them. Hopefully we can get Tuesday night on Will and D. That's my goal.
Oh, there you go. They can also check you out on Marcus Era at Twitter and on Instagram and Threads at Klowski414. And you can also check me out right here on YouTube at Jackson Johnson 979 and on Twitter at Jackson09960335 and on Instagram and Threads at Jackson Johnson 543908. And later tonight, I will be releasing episode 28 of the Jacksonian with Mark Zenetto, the host of Locked on UConn. And let me tell you, it's going to be a great one, folks. It's going to be wild, so stay tuned. And as for myself and Will and D, we wish you all a very happy good afternoon. And it's only 9 more days till Selection Sunday.
Thanks,
and
everyone.
Get ready for Monday night for another exciting edition of the CBB recap show from Will and D and I. So long, everybody.